If we want to feel more belonging, if we want other people to feel more belonging for whatever reason, altruistic drive, or we recognize that kids are more successful academically and employees are more productive and loyal at work if they are feeling like they belong. If we want to increase those feelings, it doesn't really matter why, or we just want to experience them more for ourselves because it feels good to belong and it feels really bad not to belong. We got to understand what belonging is. And the first thing I think that's really important that we understand is it's not a feeling. Belonging isn't a feeling. There are a lot of feelings associated with belonging. If you want to check that out, just ask ChatGPT, what are the feelings that are associated with belonging? But it's not a feeling, it's a need. It's the most fundamental need that humans have. It's the most fundamental pattern, the most foundational structure. It's the structure of our reality. It's an energy, it's a force in nature, in the whole universe. And all of us already belong. And we can figure out how we belong, which is a whole different effort. Figuring out how we belong instead of trying to belong, those are two completely different things. The way we understand how we belong first is to know ourselves. We've got to understand what's our identity. And our identity isn't yellow glasses or pink hair or a religion or a race or a age or an educational status or a job title. Identity is intrinsic. It's the core essential you. And that takes some investigation because a lot of times, most of us, all the time, we grow up not being seen for who we actually are. And so we have to do some investigation. But we can do that with people and a lot of different ways, looking at our own history, spending some time navel gazing, asking people how they experience us. There's lots of different ways to do that, and that's not what this video is about. In any case, the first thing we have to figure out is who we are. And then on the heels of understanding what our identity is understanding what our purpose is. What is it that we have to offer the world? And there's an answer to that question. There isn't anything. Person, animal, organism, atom, planet, there's nothing in existence that exists that doesn't have an identity, and there is no identity that doesn't offer something to the rest of the world around them. So identity and purpose are critical. And then understanding what our needs are, what are the resources that we have to absorb in order to come fully alive as our identity and offer our purpose with the most effectiveness and intensity as we possibly can. So identity, purpose, and needs, those are the key factors, the key elements of understanding how we belong. Now, the best way to do that is, as far as I'm concerned, the best way to do that is to investigate our stories. So we're going to talk a little bit about that in another video.